luck. Why does it have to be pouring now? Oh, I want to go home.
There's voice acting. Yeah, voice acting. Yeah. I love it.
Be soaked by the time I reach the subway.
Man, at some point you just gotta accept it. I run down the street holding my bag over my head in a futile attempt to block the rain. And this brings up a funny situation. So when I was a kid, I remember walking home from school only with a book bag and it was pouring raining. And a random lady took me home. She dropped me off, took me home. Don't do that. But it has happened, but don't do that. I never told my mom this story, so she somehow miraculously decides to watch my videos and sees this. It is what it is, but yeah. Sometimes maybe a stranger will take you home after, school and it's pouring raining, but don't take the ride. Don't be like me. I'm still here. So I'm good, but just saying. I do my best to stay underneath the shop awnings. Cars speeding down the street, kick up puddles that shower me in rainwater. That's what makes walking in the rain hard. Walking in the rain is one thing. When you get splashed, it's like, it's the end of the world. I'm ill prepared for such weather. I didn't even take a hoodie with me, let alone an umbrella. That's why you always gotta be prepared. The damn cold seeps into my body, making me shiver.
This day sucks.
Yeah. My boss yelled at me again. I had to cover for my sick coworker until I was doing my own task.
An office job sucks.
Depends on the office. I recently graduated from college and got this boring job where all I do is call people to sell them beauty products. Oh, that was
Adult life sucks.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. It hadn't taken me long to tire of the monotone toning of adult life.
I just want to curl up under a blanket and read web novels.
Feel that? Speaking of which, I got a notification on the web novel app that my favorite book was updated.
Being the heroine of a fantasy romance novel would be such an amazing life. Fighting to save a kingdom from impending doom, wielding magical powers, and falling in love with a hottie.
That would be nice. I should take a look at the app. Pull my phone and unlock it. I open the app looking at all the updates. While it's raining outside? Okay.
I've got so much to read on the subway.
Looking forward to my next story. I run through the crosswalk. Run. She didn't even look both ways. You should always look both ways. Even if the light is green and you're driving, you should always look both ways, because maybe there's police that are just going through and they expect you to just know it all the time that they're just going to run a red light. Maybe there's some a-hole running a red light because, whatever. You always got to assume that something is going to happen, unfortunately, because these things happen.
What?
By the time I look up to see the light, it was actually red, not green. It's too late. Oh, well, there's no running red lights. I'm in the middle of the crosswalk with a truck driving straight at me. Should I take a step forward or run forward? Quick. Well, no, step back, you run. Girl, we are evolved, we're not deer. You run. It hurts. The pain, it's excruciating. But the whole body hurts so much. And until I suddenly stop feeling anything anymore. The absence of pain brings me relief. I let my life go. Next thing I know, I'm floating in a cotton-like substance. I feel comforted, safe even. He really died. Am I in heaven now? But I wanted to read the last chapter of my favorite author's new web novel. Now I'll never find out what happens to the heroine in the end. The chuckle escapes me, a loud sound in this quiet place. I'm pathetic, aren't I? I died, and now I'm just thinking of my hobbies, not my parents or my friends. Not that I had a great relationship with anybody anyways. I was quite alone there. What is that sound? Oh, shoot, I Wait, can we go back?
You must.
Wait! Oh. In the emptiness, I could hear someone singing. An angelic voice is calling to me.
You must fight on.
We're fighting? I must. But I'm dead. I don't have to do anything. Suddenly I feel a pull. My soul gets grabbed and yanked towards a golden whirlpool. I scream, but no sound comes out of my mouth. I close my eyes, the shifting reality around me making me feel dizzy. When my senses return to me, the first thing I notice is the fresh scent of a forest. I open my eyes and look around. I'm in the middle of the woods. Lush canopies of trees above me sway gently in a light breeze. There's something heavy in my hand, and when I look down, I see that I'm holding a simple hunting bow. My feet, clad in riding boots, sink into the damp green moss of the forest floor. I'm out hunting, I realize. Okay. How is this possible? I just died, and it's been ages since I handled a bow. The last time I practiced archery was in middle school, back when my parents could still afford to spoil me. I also hadn't put on such high boots today for work, or these fancy pants, or this jacket. The outfit looks almost like it belongs in a Korean webcomic.
Who am I?
I mean, maybe she got hit so hard by the truck that she's like dreaming or something. Like she's in a coma and dreaming.
Celeste? Where are you, Celeste?
Somehow I suddenly realized I'm supposed to be hiding. Hiding from what or whom, I don't understand. I only know I must seek cover. The urge to disappear from sight is so strong that I don't even question it. I find a thicket of bushes and dive into them, not caring that my outfit will get dirty or torn. From my hiding spot, I observe the situation, holding my breath. A handsome man with red hair tied back in a ponytail runs towards me. He's wearing some sort of fantasy armor, and he has two thin swords on his hips. I recognize this person. This man is my knight, Levi. Let me try. Levi Parenti? Yeah, Parenti, I guess. And I don't have a knight. I'm Celine. I'm a 21-year-old simple office worker, fresh out of college with a job in sales. Is that really the whole truth, though? Levi turns left and right, searching for me.
Celeste? Please, come out.
Let's keep hiding. Failing to discover me, he runs off. I recognize this guy's looks from somewhere, and the name Celeste is familiar too. Maybe we're in the heroine novel she was excited to read. Did I get reincarnated here? Of all the books or games that could have been setting for my reincarnation, why did I end up in the BL tragic fantasy web novel? Why this one? Saint of the Golden Bow is the work's name. It was recently adapted as a webcomic. That's how popular it had become. The book used to be one of my favorites, but the world of the story is not a nice place to live. There's a war going on with a demon queen. And Celeste, why did I have to be reincarnated as her? What I just witnessed was the opening scene of the book. Before Levi is chosen to become the titular saint, he goes out hunting with his unrequited love, the lady he's serving. He's supposed to protect Celeste, but he loses sight of her at some point, and an ungodly sound makes the hairs on my skin stand up. The creature that made the sound appears to my right. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Abomination. A demon. The imp's leathery wings flap in the air, then the creature flies towards me. It has spotted me. This is the moment when Celeste DeQueris dies miserable death to become part of Levi's tragic backstory. But I just died from being hit by a truck. I don't want to die again. So use that bow and arrow and fight back, you know? Especially not in a scripted event where I'm supposed to just fade away so I can serve as part of someone else's tragedy. Not doing anything to save myself is not like me at all. The imp is still far enough away from me to attempt to save my life. After that, quickly, the monstrosity is coming closer and closer. My hands are sweaty and my arms are shaking. Mom spaghetti. Yeah. Fight back, bitch, fight back. Yeah, shoot that demon. Fuck it. Fuck Levi. We're gonna shoot the demon. My hands are hold the key to my salvation. Exactly. I pull out an arrow, draw back and aim at the imp that's flying straight at me. I take a breath and release it, remembering what I was taught in middle school about archery. I'm sure of my shot. I know I can't delay it any longer, and I send the arrow flying. The arrow hits the demon straight in its ugly little head. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, teach that demon a lesson. Final frightening sound, the monstrosity falls to the ground. I breathe heavily, collapse into my knees. Archery isn't technically too hard. It's just about like your ability to really maintain stability of the actual bow while you let go of the arrow. So it's like you just do this, you aim, you're steady, and then you fire. It's not crazy, but it's, I mean, also aim too. If you're not aiming at the target properly, then yeah, but I'm rambling. I thump my balled up fists against the ground, feeling the damp moss beneath my fingers. Breathe deeply again, taking in the smell of the gorgeous forest. They calm me down.
I'm alive.
Yes, we are. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I was terrified, but I survived.
Celeste!
Here comes Levi. Levi comes running towards me. When he sees the imp dead a few steps away from me and the bow still grasps my hands, a gasp of surprise escapes his lips.
Celeste! What happened? Did you kill this demon by yourself?
Yes, we did. I nod for a moment, entertaining the thought that I'm indeed Celeste, not Celine. Open my mouth to explain the situation, but my voice sounds raw and shaky.
I killed the demon.
Yep, we did. I finally managed to whisper. Levi walks up to me and kneels down before me.
My lady, can you walk?
I give his question some thought, but I feel so weak. I will wipe my tears away.
I don't think so.
I'll carry you.
No, there's no need for...
Hello, bitch? Damn, you good? Levi takes me in his arms, bridal style. The bow slips from beneath my fingers. Not the bow, we need that. Our close proximity is so embarrassing. I want to hide my face, but I can only do so against his chest, an option which is less than ideal.
My bow.
Don't worry about the weapon. I will return for your bow later. Right now, it's of utmost importance that I carry you back to the safety of the mansion.
Okay, as long as we get our roll back.
But it's...
I still protest. Levi gives me a glare. Oh, hello, a glare?
No buts.
Let me do my job.
For once.
Alright. You ate. I let out a long sigh and stopped resisting. Levi walks towards where we left our horses, or so my memory as Celeste recalls. So I really am Celeste now. Part of the world of the Saint of the Golden Bow, even though I was supposed to die. So what will my survival mean for the story now? You make your own story. Alright, we are back at the castle. As much as y'all are probably gonna hate this, I do have to stop right here because I want to do like somewhat of a teaser first part. I was asked to play this game, and I did take like a month off, like recording and stuff. But I'm back, and I am coming full charge, recording these videos and getting these out for y'all. So don't worry about that. Another part for this game will be coming very soon. I have maybe 4 or 5 other games I have to play as well. Those parts will be coming soon as well. I'm trying to get all of that together. Is just a process because I got like a lot of stuff. Do a lot of balancing, and I also got like life and social stuff. But we'll save, and I do have this in my rotation, so it will not be forgotten. But hopefully y'all like this game so far. Saintess of the Golden Bow. There is a Kickstarter. I don't know. Kickstarter is gonna take me to the actual like web page. But this is a 17 plus age-wise Otome reincarnation visual novel filled with romance, intrigue, and adventure. It is backed by 23 people so far. It has almost 400 followers. In regard to the story, Celine thought her life as an American office worker was mundane, but after a failed accident, she wakes up as an extra character in her favorite web novel, a BL tragedy fantasy. Expecting to die early as part of the protagonist's backstory, Celine defies fate and survives her death event, causing a butterfly effect that catapults her into the role of the Saintess of the Golden Bow. Joined by an unforgettable cast of characters including the valiant knight Levi, the enigmatic mad prince Noah, and the devout high priestess Elijah, you must lead a quest to defeat the demon queen and bring peace to the realm. Each choice you make weaves a complex web of romance, friendship, and sacrifice, offering a deeply personal and replayable journey. So, we are Celeste. There's Levi, Noah, Elijah, George. Got some features and whatnot, but I will be putting what I can fit in the description below, along with a link to the trailer if y'all are curious about that too. But I believe that's it. This game is available on Steam. I will be linking that as well. Anything else I also link below without me hitting a limit on the threshold of what I can put down there. So the indie developer is Polish. We have voice acting here. It's all here with voice acting. You can pause if you are curious about that. Also next, again, pause if you're curious. Music and sound. We have here for all of these, pause if you are curious. Art. And we have other. Alright. Alright, so with that being said, this is Saintess of the Golden Bow. I'm going to end it here so I don't ramble too long. But hopefully y'all like this game and y'all give it a look-see. If not, that's totally fine. But I highly recommend this game because I will be playing this because it actually it's nice. It's a good change of pace from versus what I usually play, which I've been playing a lot of adult novels, but I want to kind of like switch things up so I don't get like burnt out and then take a month off again. I want to keep playing for y'all. So with that being said, I'm gonna end it here. So hope y'all had a good day, good yesterday, and bad tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.